party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this. Yeah, we rock the party non-stop like this.
Hey yo guys, welcome. Thank you for watching this show, this video. This will be my teaser video for Damy's Rage Quit recap. It's a mouthful to say. What I figured I wanted to do and bring to the table was a show that brought not only kind of news, I guess you could say, but it's wrapped around different things. I spent a lot of time on X taking people who are creators on Rumble, right? And giving them a bit of a promotion, so to speak, right? Started this on my own free will, just because I wanted to get people out there. I really do believe in the aspect of the gaming community that's in Rumble. In the last 5 months, I've seen more people come together as a group. We'll fly there. Than I have on any other platform. So I took it upon myself to say, hey, what could I do to add some value to the community? And I would, pick 5 people random, tag their X accounts. Now I'm adding their direct links to the streams. And basically that's what I've done over the last couple of weeks. So what I'm looking to do is take it a step further, right? With the promoting of our space or the other creators on the platform, and create more of a show where eventually I could bring it to a premium level where maybe I will put it behind Rumble Premium. That is aimed to satisfy part of the creator program. But bring more of a face value, so to speak, to promoting the channels, promoting gaming on Rumble, bringing some news in. I want to take it a step and look at gaming news, look at the various games that everyone's playing, bring in relevant news to those games if there is any patches, updates, so on and so forth. Talk about new releases. Take a few minutes and go over the gaming world, so to speak. And then one of the other aspects I want to take a look at is news about Rumble. Not everyone is on X, right? Not everyone sees Rick's posts or Lance's posts or Mario's posts or Chris's posts or frankly, any other creators out there that are sharing this information on X. So I want to also take a few minutes and kind of digest that information and put it out there. One of the other aspects that I want to bring in is I kind of want to do this on Mondays, right? My hype posts, I bring all of that typically 5 days a week if I can get it done, but obviously life gets in the way sometimes, and I might not get to 3 posts a day. I might do 1 or 2 or have to skip a day, but Rumble has taken a step to give us a platform where we are featured now on the weekends, right? So there's been a lot of big features of not only the big creators that have a lot of following, but also the small creators, kind of taking a step towards what I like to do and approach how I promote people, from from Rumble, is to not only get the big followers out there, but also the smaller creators like myself. So the other aspect of the show is going to be based around weekend highlights. Who is featured? Look at how many people they were there. And go over a lot of the big time highlights, some major clips. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I had 5 creators. I think if I start doing the show the way I want, I'll probably do 2 or 3 in the beginning, shorten the intro down a little bit, but bring a clip in of that of that creator. And then utilize the highlight aspect of it to kind of say, hey, this is what was rocking this weekend. This is why weekends kick ass on Rumble, and generate some conversation around that. Same with the game news and patches and so on and so forth. Like, I want to take the steps of engaging in the live stream, have input from the viewers through comments, maybe taking comments on one stream and then developing conversations in the next stream based off those comments, and really get more input from the viewers who are watching the show. And the biggest part that I want to do towards the end is work to highlight a single creator. Take the time, reach out to them, maybe have a general basic questionnaire about some things about them, why they do what they do, what got them into gaming, what got them into content creation, so on and so forth, and utilize that as a highlight, saying, hey, this creator does this. They're really big into these types of games. This is what brought them to Rumble. This is what has driven them to be creators, and kind of highlight them as a creator on Rumble. Maybe eventually I can look at doing some sort of interview where, that creator comes in, maybe for the whole show, and they can interact with the plan that I had laid out, talking about all the news, Rumble news, so on and so forth, and kind of make it more of an interactive show, even with the viewers that are watching it. My focus with that would be obviously looking at the smaller creators, new creators. Maybe they're big on YouTube, but they just came over to Rumble, and kind of utilize those aspects of who they are, why they're in Rumble, and bring it and elevate it. I think it would be really helpful to not only getting other creators out there, but to drive the visibility of Rumble and gaming on Rumble, which has ultimately been my goal from day one. Since I came to Rumble, I've been on Rumble since 2020. I just started creating 5 months ago. I've really taken an interest into trying to bring people out into the open space, so to speak. And right now, X is really the only tool that I have that's been helpful. So why not bring it to more of a video aspect, bring it to a stream where not only I can take the time to promote them or other things within Rumble or games themselves. We found a lot of new games that a lot of people like to play. You look at Repo, you look at Schedule 1, there's tons of indie games out there that have really taken a lot of gamers by surprise, and they're a lot of fun. And I figured we could utilize this time every Monday to look at all this stuff. And then, again, dive into the things that are happening on Rumble. What's working, what's not working. Because like I said, not everyone is on X. So why not utilize the platform that we all love to bring that kind of information to them? And like I said, maybe if this takes off and things really get going, I can move to some sort of interview process where they're tied into the stream directly and we can hash it all out and then interact with everybody in the stream. So I think it's a really neat idea. I've tossed it around. A lot of people like that aspect of it. Rage Quit Recap is just kind of a fun name. There's not much rage. I mean, obviously when people play games, there's a lot of rage. But I think it's just a catchy title, and, it kind of encapsulates gaming in a sense. And then we'll take a look at all aspects and really focus on Rumble as the platform to be. So stay tuned. This is the teaser video. This kind of outlines my, so to speak, roadmap potentially for how this show is going to go. And I really do appreciate all of the support that I've gotten so far. It drives what I do to help everyone out. All the posts I do, all the shout outs I do, all the reposts I do, the time I spend in other people's streams really is my sole goal outside of being a creator myself, because I've really found that I really enjoy it. But helping the community out. So stay tuned. I will let you know as soon as the show's ready to kick off. Until then, keep to the grind wheel. Stay focused on what you're doing. There's a lot of bumps in the road. There's a lot of ups and downs. Some stagnant times. You're not growing, so on and so forth. But together, if we focus on helping each other, elevate each other, and big things will happen. And obviously Rumble is working their asses off to make this the platform to be. So stay tuned. Like I said, I will keep in touch. I'll let you know how things are going. And as soon as I have a tentative start date on when I'm going to do this live stream, I will definitely get the word out there. And until then, y'all have a great time. Thanks for watching. Damy out.